welcome back to the channel, guys. Gvids here. Today's video, I went and spent, it was probably close to $3 million, if not a little bit more, on every single engine and ultimate part for the Ferrari F40, and we're going to put all the engines, just do some basic tests, just to see how they turn out towards each other. Does price matter? Does a bigger engine matter? That sort of thing. So it kind of helps you out so you don't waste any money. We can find out what is working out to the best. So we're going to start off with a 2.9 V8 824 horsepower twin turbo. Now some of these I actually did put a supercharger in them, so I will specify on those engines. And the first run is 225 kilometers. And I am Canadian, guys, so that's why I'm using kilometers per hour. So if you see a different speed than I'm using, simply just put my speed into Google with your miles per hour behind it, and it will tell you the conversion of it. But let's get back to the test. We're going to do a little bit of a bend here, nothing outrageous, just to kind of see how the car performs on a little corner, see if it slides out, so to speak. But we're not really judging the car, we're all on the engine right now, guys. And that was a 211 corner there, not the best, but this is a 2.9 V6, 880 horsepower. These are both the starter engines, very small compared to the rest of them. And I actually did notice a lot of the speed difference between these two. The first two guys were actually quite weak, and I wouldn't waste any of my money on them. But we're going to go ahead and start getting to the 3.8 flat 6, which is next, and that is starting to get a little bit faster of a motor, guys, and a little bit more. Holy shit, that was a flying one. We went ripping on that one anyways. That was a nice corner. We are on the 3.8 flat 6, and this is a 240 kilometer run, which is a lot faster than the first two engines. I do actually like the flat 6. It's a very nice motor. I have that in a lot of cars, actually. And 177, which also beats the first two engines. So far, guys, this is out of the 3 fastest engines so far. We do have 8 engines to go through, so it's going to be a little bit of a timely one, but hang on and make sure you guys don't waste any money. Holy shit, look at that one, 236. That's a flying of a corner. Anyways, 3.8 V6 with 1,000 horsepower. Let's see what we're going to get on the strip here. 240 kilometers, which is actually the exactly same as a 3.8 flat 6. Let's see if it's going to be any better on the Excel. Short Excel, this is one. Short Excel, just off by 2 kilometers actually, but the flat 6 is faster on the short Excel. And let's take the little corner with it and see what we're going to get. Now that corner can change differently depending on how you take it. I try to take it the same every time, obviously, but now we're on one with the supercharger. I love the supercharger one. 3.8 V8, very strong motor, 992 horsepower. And what are we going to get? The 242. That is the fastest one so far at the 3.8 supercharger. Let's see what it's going to get on the short Excel. 175, which is the same as the 3.8 V6 with the turbo on it. That's not too bad. Let's see what we're going to get on our corner here. I really love the superchargers. I know in most cases they're not as fast as the turbos, but in this case, on this motor, I actually play with both, and the superchargers on both of these do make a big difference on the accelerations. So that's why I am using them on the 3.8 V8 and also the 4.5 liter V8 with 1,000 horsepower. Now let's see what we're going to get on the short run with the 4.5. 170, a little bit slower than the rest for the short bursts. Let's see what we can rip out on the corner here. Decent corner, not too much of a slide. And a 232. Damn, that's a good corner, man. I like that motor right there. And not even that, it sounds absolutely sexy. Now let's move on. This is a 2.0 hybrid i4. 246 kilometers. Holy shit, that's the fastest one and the smallest motor. Can you believe that? Oh man, 180. Holy hell. That's awesome. Now this is a fast motor. This is a 2.0 liter, guys. Compared to all the rest of them, this is the smallest motor, and it seems to be one of the fastest ones so far. 231. Holy. 4.0 or 4.4 liter V8. This is the last motor, guys. These are the most expensive motor you can buy. 240. Oh, money, I guess money, it is true. You get what you pay for. If you're going to spend the most money, you might get the fastest engine with this car. 181, just 1 kilometer faster than the hybrid. So far, guys, I'll tell you my top 3 just after this run. 3 for me for sure is just going to be the 4.4 V8, which is the last motor, fastest motor in the batch. Then the 2.0 i4 hybrid, and then I'm going to move up. I'm going to bounce between the 3.8 V8 and the 4.5 V8 Super. Both of those, mainly for the, and they are also a very nice performing engine. I hope this helped you out at all and you didn't waste any money. If you did, make sure you share, like, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.